In ancient mystical tales, imagine two cousins bound by blood, yet separated by rivers of secret jealousy. The first one glows like a blooming garden, discovering authentic love with a man who promises her eternity. She dreams of white lace, vows exchanged beneath the stars, and treasures a golden nightgown, symbol of their sacred intimacy and her blossoming femininity. Her heart beats to the rhythm of promises for a radiant future, and the universe seems to dance in harmony with her pure joy. But the other cousin, eaten away by the bitterness of her own romantic failures, feels envy's poison seeping through her veins like a venomous plant. "Why her and not me?" she whispers in the darkness of her empty room, while resentment pushes her toward unforgivable acts. In the silence of moonless nights, she lights a blood-red candle, not to illuminate her path, but to consume her cousins, secretly hoping to claim her place in this dance of eternal love. The divine forces, silent witnesses to this tragedy, send subtle signals through mysteriously disappearing objects, whispered alarms to prevent the river of happiness from drying up before reaching the ocean of fulfillment. What if this legend reflects your own story? What if the love you nurture so tenderly is being secretly sabotaged by someone who should protect you? Have you noticed that your beautiful golden nightgown, the one you saved for your most intimate moments with your beloved, has vanished without a trace? This wasn't forgetfulness or simple coincidence. It's a prophetic warning from celestial messengers, a silent cry that your union teeters on the edge of an invisible cliff. Few people know that in ancient spiritual traditions, personal objects like this act as energetic portals, evaporating when malevolent forces attempt to block your path to the altar of eternal promises. The most disturbing part of this revelation: this betrayal may come from your own family, your cousin who ritualizes in the shadows with a scarlet candle to ignite your happiness and claim what belongs to you by divine right. Before continuing this revelation that could transform your life, write this protective mantra in the comments. I am wrapped in light, and no shadow can reach me. This simple act seals your energy in celestial force and prevents any negativity from approaching your sacred love. In this story, inspired by eternal teachings about loyalty and authentic trust, visualize the deep wound of family betrayal. Yes, she watches you in your radiance, ready to say yes for life, and decides to intervene, driven by a dark desire to reverse fate's roles. But the invisible guardians never let such acts go unpunished. They touch your intuition, awakening that tingling sensation in your chest that whispers, "Careful, something's wrong in your circle." More than 85% of women who ignore these signs end up with broken hearts and destroyed dreams of union, according to testimonies gathered in contemporary spiritual circles. Don't fall into this painful trap. Today, we unveil this gripping revelation, the hidden ritual, the secret motivation, and the paths angels trace to protect your heart and restore the flow of true love in your existence. Stay present, because what I reveal now will transform your perception of family and romantic bonds forever. If a shiver runs through you thinking about this possibility, this angelic message is meant directly for you. Listen carefully, reflect deeply, and protect what rightfully belongs to you. Have you ever imagined that the disappearance of that golden nightgown, guarded so carefully for your nights of passion and deep connection with your beloved, could be an urgent signal from the heavens, a prophetic whisper from celestial messengers warning you that your love is threatened by invisible forces close to you? Yes, dear soul, this isn't chance. It's a shocking revelation that more than 75% of women ignore until it's too late, leaving behind wounded hearts and dreams of sacred union destroyed. But today, the angels send me to guide you through this fog of suffering and betrayal, revealing hidden layers that directly touch the wounds you carry in your chest. Those scars from past loves that hurt like open wounds, when someone closes jealousy, begins corroding what you've built with so much effort and tears shed in silence. Think of this as a direct message from the divine. I come as a celestial messenger to reveal that this silk nightgown didn't disappear by accident. It was the first sign of a dark ritual happening at your own cousin's home, where a scarlet candle lit in darkness burns not only the precious fabric, but the bonds of your loving relationship, fueled by a burning desire to steal your place at the divine altar, to claim the love the angels destined for you since always, to strengthen your spiritual protection before continuing. Write in the comments, "My heart is light and no negative energy can disturb it." This affirmation creates an invisible shield around your sacred feminine essence, and this awakens deep pain in your being, doesn't it? That sensation of betrayal that tightens your throat and brings tears, reminding you of all the times you trusted family, only to find yourself alone in emotional darkness. But breathe calmly, because this revelation brings relief by exposing the truth, allowing you to begin healing these heart wounds that weigh so heavily on your soul as a woman yearning for authentic, lasting love. Let's explore this from an angle you may never have considered, that of family jealousy disguised as affection, where your cousin, seeing you radiate with promises of marriage and shared intimacy, feels an inner void that pushes her toward desperate acts, like lighting that red candle to symbolically consume your bliss. And this hurts deeply, I know, touching that wound of feeling vulnerable in relationships where love should be refuge, but becomes an invisible battlefield. If this revelation has touched your heart so far, and you wish to support this message so it reaches other people who need it, click Valeu Demai. This gesture of love helps keep alive this mission of bringing light to those who have lost hope. Curiosity grows about why the angels allow this, revealing it's to strengthen you, to show you that true love resists such shadows, bringing deep satisfaction when you emerge stronger, your heart protected by invisible wings. Imagine her perspective, consumed by jealousy, born from her own romantic insecurities, perhaps from failed relationships that left her bitter and disenchanted. Now she projects this onto you, burning your precious nightgown as if she could incinerate your chances of eternal happiness. But the angels reveal this is a prophetic test, an opportunity to reflect on the values of authentic love, where initial pain gives way to relief of knowing the truth and satisfaction of reclaiming your space with divine grace, touching aspects like forgiveness that liberates or protection that comes when you invoke light to dispel darkness. Every word here is an invitation to dive deeper into this prophecy, feeling curiosity pulse within you, revealing secrets that transform suffering into spiritual power, prophesying a future where your love blooms despite family betrayals. Now imagine another angle of this divine revelation, that of your own emotional journey, where this material loss awakens memories of past abandonments, pains from relationships that didn't unfold as you hoped. The angels use this to guide you toward deep relief, showing that your cousin's ritual is just an echo of energies you can transmute, bringing satisfaction in seeing that the divine always watches over you. Beloved, making each revelation more attractive, more prophetic, inviting you to connect with this message that seems written uniquely for your wounded but ready to heal heart. What if I told you that this scarlet candle, lit with dark intentions, actually illuminates hidden paths for you, revealing not only jealousy, but also the inner strength you possess to protect your love? This generates irresistible curiosity about how to reverse this situation, exploring perspectives like that of feminine resilience, where women like you transform betrayals into brilliant victories, feeling pain dissolve into relief and satisfaction of renewed love, prophesying that the altar she covets will be yours, blessed by angels whispering increasingly revealing secrets. Let's penetrate further into this mystery, considering the spiritual angle where angels send prophetic dreams about rival cousins, awakening this family pain of feeling undervalued in love, but offering relief in deciphering divine signs and satisfaction in acting with celestial wisdom. Every detail here constitutes a living prophecy, attractive and curious, inviting you to reflect on your own relationships, touching deep wounds so light can heal them with infinite tenderness. To activate angelic protection in your life, write now in the comments, "Forces of light work in my favor and protect me." This declaration opens doors for angels to act even more powerfully in your daily existence. Thus we continue this prophetic crossing that angels have traced, especially for women like you, desiring pure love, protected from negative influences. Have you already imagined that behind this red candle lit in night secrecy by your cousin exists an ancestral pattern of jealous energies that angels have observed for centuries, affecting more than 50% of loving unions, where blood bonds intertwine with hidden jealousies? And this awakens burning curiosity about the exclusive details I'm going to share now, diving into deeper layers of this prophecy that directly touches your pains of feeling betrayed in relationships that seemed safe, but reveal emotional cracks that hurt like daggers in the chest, my precious one. Because the angels send me to add information few know. Like the fact that in ancient spiritual traditions, the red color of the candle doesn't just absorb energy, but symbolizes the attempt to inflame another's passion to divert it. In your case, your cousin, driven by an inner abyss born from her own romantic frustrations, perhaps from a heart broken by unrequited loves that left her with gaping wounds, decides to use this ritual to transfer her pain to you, consuming your nightgown as if consuming your intimacy and trust toward your partner. This generates sharp pain that resonates with women like you, who have already suffered from romantic insecurities, feeling the weight of questioning whether you deserve complete and lasting happiness. But here's the prophetic relief, knowing that angels intervene with subtle signs, like repetitive dreams of flames and losses, revealing these exclusive details so you can breathe deeply and begin dissolving this fog of suffering, bringing satisfaction in perceiving that this revelation is a divine gift to strengthen your path in authentic love. Let's explore a fresh perspective, that of the karmic cycle, where her jealousy reflects unlearned lessons in her own affective journeys. Perhaps she sees in you the reflection of what she lost, like a relationship that slipped through her fingers, and this pushes her toward acts that hurt, touching your wound of feeling vulnerable in family bonds that should nourish, but instead cause pain. The angels add here exclusive information in their prophetic visions. Red candles lit by jealousy often extinguish themselves, a celestial sign that evil never prevails over divine light, offering immediate relief to your heart, tired of emotional battles and satisfaction, in glimpsing a future where your love stands stronger, prophesying victories that reveal themselves curiously through coincidences you'll soon notice. Consider now the angle of divine empathy, where angels guide me to reveal that your cousin may be prisoner to a loop of personal pain, perhaps from emotional abuse in past loves that made her blind to others' good. By burning your precious nightgown, she attempts to steal not only the altar, but the very essence of a love she desperately envies, awakening in you this family pain of questioning the loyalties closest to your heart. But here's divine relief. Angels send invisible protectors to neutralize such rituals, adding exclusive details like the use of secret herbs in such acts that, in reality, attract karmic lessons back to the practitioner, bringing satisfaction in knowing that celestial justice operates in absolute silence. This makes every word more revealing, more prophetic, inviting you to a curiosity that grows like an inextinguishable flame, exploring how strong women like you transform these pains into portals of spiritual healing. Penetrating another angle, think of your feminine spirit's resilience, where angels reveal that this betrayal is a catalyst for re-evaluating toxic relationships from the past, those that left marks of rejection and deep loneliness in your sensitive soul. By adding exclusive information about how angels encode messages in everyday objects, like this nightgown, representing your erotic and emotional vulnerability, you feel pain sharpen momentarily, but soon relief comes in understanding this is to free you from invisible chains. To seal this energetic liberation, write in the comments, "I receive the peace and protection that are rightfully mine." This activates a transformation portal in your existence, opening the way to unexpected miracles. This generates deep satisfaction in embracing a love that cannot be consumed by external jealousies, prophesying a renaissance that attracts curiosity about the next divine signs that will come, maintaining the accelerated rhythm of this crossing that touches deep wounds to heal them with celestial light. Here's another exclusive detail the angels whisper in my ear. In ancestral cultures, rituals with red candles against another's love frequently result in visions for the victim, like dreams of reconciliation with the cousin, exploring the perspective of redemption, where betrayal's pain gives way to relief of forgiving without forgetting, and satisfaction of seeing your relationship bloom magnificently, revealing prophecies that become increasingly attractive, inviting you to connect emotionally. With this message that seems whispered uniquely for your heart, thirsting for true love, imagine the angle of active angelic protection, where exclusive details reveal that by noticing the disappearance, you can invoke archangels to dispel the candle's energy, touching your pain of feeling exposed in intimate relationships, but offering relief in feeling the enveloping celestial presence and satisfaction in prophesying that your altar will be a sanctuary of eternal peace. Curiously, this reveals secrets that keep you captivated in this tapestry of divine love mysteries. If this final revelation touches your soul profoundly and you feel the call to support this mission of light, click with love on Valeur de Mai. This gesture helps keep alive this healing chain for all women who need it. Allow me to reveal that the angels, in their infinite wisdom, permit this red candle to burn momentarily, only to light in you a flame of consciousness that illuminates more than 40% of hidden love betrayals in family bonds. A prophetic statistic that shocks by revealing how many women like you suffer in silence with jealousies that undermine their most precious relationships. Because I come as celestial voice to explore perspectives that go beyond the visible, adding exclusive layers like the ancestral symbolism of the silk nightgown, representing not only physical desire, but the essence of your vulnerable femininity that your cousin attempts to extinguish to fill her own void of unrealized affections. Perhaps she comes from a past where she was left behind in races for another's heart, generating in you this sensation of betrayal that tightens the throat and makes you question whether family love is truly unconditional. But feel the gentle relief that comes in knowing that angels weave networks of invisible protection, revealing these details so you can release the weight of this pain and find satisfaction in a crossing where the divine transforms poison into remedy, prophesying a love that's reborn purer and more attractive, inviting curiosity about how these signs manifest in your daily life. And thus unfolds the final secret. Angels prophesy that your love, forged in the fire of this spiritual test, will shine like a guiding star for other souls, leaving you full of relief and satisfaction, with a heart overflowing with deep connection that transforms all pain into eternal triumph in this odyssey of loving redemption. If this final prophecy has enveloped your being like a veil of shooting stars, manifest your joy in the comments with this heart song. I celebrate the love the angels destined for me, and share the sound that resonates now in your soul, because it's the melody of victories they compose especially for you. Thank you infinitely for accompanying me on this revealing crossing, beloved, where angels have guided us through shadows toward the light of true love. Each of you is a blessing that illuminates this sacred space, and I'm grateful for your presence and precious energy. If this message has touched your soul deeply, subscribe to this channel to receive other celestial whispers that heal the feminine heart, and share with that friend who needs this divine light, spreading love and protection for all our spiritual sisters. Tell us in the comments your own stories with this community of luminous souls. Share what you've learned from this message and how it resonated in your heart. Your testimony might be exactly what another woman needs to believe again in authentic love. Until soon, wrapped in wings of eternal gratitude.